Hello, I am Eli G. Brown / Eli G. Brony, and here is a look at my latest Bionicle MOC. This is LARF. You may remember LARF as my Hero Factory Self-MOC that I've created. I created him back in 2012 during the Breakout series. Some of you may remember that I used Nex's main body piece with the printing taken off of there because I wanted it to not be Nex specific, though I may actually buy another one of these off of Bricklink to, well, just for another thing, like maybe create a character. Well, actually I've already created a character who's primarily white and secondarily orange. Now I may actually buy one of those to give to that character, but anyway, this is LARF. For those of you that probably do not know, LARF stands for Link and Rudo Fan, which was my DeviantArt username. That was until last year when I was given a premium membership, and I had the option to change my name, so I changed it to Eli J. Brony. And of course, I've also done the same thing on YouTube with the name editor. But anyway, the Self-MOC still keeps the name LARF, though I could actually rename it. Like maybe call it, I don't know, maybe Ijib? No, I'm just gonna stick to LARF because it's a pretty good name. A pretty good name, and I gotta be really careful not to show a lot of my hands in here, otherwise I may end up with a thumbnail or just 100% thumbnails with hands in them, though I probably will anyway, though if you're watching this video you probably have already seen it, but at the time that I'm recording this, I do not know what's going to happen, so whatever has happened, you know it by now, but for me, at this time period, I don't. So, maybe it would be better if I actually did the review without my hands and just holding this character out and just talking about him. I know it is kind of boring to just look at a character, and before you ask me about custom thumbnails, I actually do not trust those. Don't ask me why, I just don't trust them. Okay, well, I may just stick my hand out like that. Right there. Anyway, I added the gear box that was introduced with all of the Toa sets released during Wave 1 of the first year of this new reboot to Bionicle. And well, I gave him the gearbox, and it turns just like before. I'll give a little demonstration real quickly. And it turns just like that. So, that is how it works. Okay. Now, I was originally going to have both arms turn, but I decided that having the left arm, viewer's right, turn was pointless because only the right arm, viewer left, is holding the weapon. So I just had it to be that arm. It's also kind of the same reason why I adjusted Pohatu with having both of his arms move with the gear box by making both of his arms move instead of just his right arm moving, which the instructions tell you to. Now, since the instructions tell you to turn only the right arm, I've had to get a gear from my parts bin in order to make both arms move. Okay, I'm just gonna get my hand out right there. Now, of course, I have watched Jang Brix's update on his Self-MOC that's called Lorne, and right there, he decided to give Lorne the 2015 Bionicle style of head. Now, I have no trouble with that. I can understand why he did that, because he wants to be a bit more modern, but I quite like the use of the Glatorian head. Now what I did here, if you haven't seen my, the original video that I posted back in 2012, that shows this, I took the Roxy head, and, well, you can see right there, and just put the Roxy head onto there. It's actually supposed to be like the helmet that's put onto there. And of course, on the side of the head, there are 2 ball joints. And of course, you will also notice that there are some gold armor pieces on him, which were not there before. Now, originally, I was going to use the, I was going to get a Iron Man chest piece from Bricklink, but unfortunately, at the time that I am recording this video, or at least at the time that I went onto Bricklink, unfortunately, there were none available. Not even out of the States. There were none available. There were none available in America, none available in Europe, there were none available in Japan. They were just not available anywhere. So if I wanted to get an Iron Man chest armor piece, even if I did want to buy it outside the States, which I usually don't do, I would not be able to, because not even out of the States had one available. So, because of that, I just had to go with getting Tahu's chest armor piece instead. And I probably would have changed to, or used the gold armor pieces, I mean, not gold, the white pieces from Kopaka on here instead. And one reason I decided to go with the gold, I am quite fond of gold now. So, I just got those on. I could actually maybe just switch these pieces about. Actually, no. It's good the way it is. And also, with the head, I had to use one of those extender bulk-up pieces. Well, one of those extender pieces that makes the legs or the arms, or in this case the neck, go a little higher than it otherwise would. So I just took one of those. I know it's not the best looking, but it was my only option. And I also used the ball cup pieces, some white ones, because I did not like how those ball cup, well, I just did not like how those ball joints, where the arms would usually connect, were just sticking out. I mean, they looked okay on the actual Toa themselves, but for here, it just kind of seemed empty, so I wanted to add in something to fill in that gap. Maybe one reason why it looks good on the Toa is because they actually have something that covers up, well, the top of their shoulders, you know, like with Tahu and Liwa and Gali and all those, though Pahatu doesn't have any, but yeah, he still looks pretty good. So that's it for this look at my updated version of my Self-MOC LARF. So that is it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye for now.